In this video, we're going to be putting in a sub-irrigated drip irrigation system for this strawberry patch. The really cool thing about the system is it allows the water to flow directly to the plant's roots, promoting really healthy growth. We're going to see exactly what that looks like because we're also going to be doing a 5-week update. Now for this, we are using a 19mm pipe, and now I'm going to hand it over to Barnaby, who is going to put in the irrigation system for us. We started off by digging a channel through our garden bed and pushing the drip line directly into it. Now there are a few different sizes you can use for a drip line. I actually thought we were using a 19mm one, but it turns out we were using a 15mm line. We kept a little bit of the water system just above ground at first so we could check it all worked. And when we wanted to build our beds up a little bit, we used some Kiwi organic vegetable mix and organic compost. We cut open the bags and tipped it directly into the beds so it was built up in height. Next, we opened up the weed mat and carefully laid it down on top of the garden bed. We pushed it down to compress the whole thing a little bit, and we secured it in place using the pegs that came with it. Once everything was looking really good and really tight, we used a sharp knife to cut some slits in the weed mat. Once you've made an X shape, just give it a little pull so it widens up a little bit and dig a small hole because that's where you're going to plant your strawberry plant. Remember to do this the whole way down and do your very best to line it up with the irrigation line. We had 10 plants to put in overall, so we spaced them out so they'd have lots of room to grow. Take the strawberry plant out of its pot and gently massage the roots just a tiny bit. This is going to help them open up and it will help the plant to adjust to its new environment. Put every strawberry plant in its place and gently press the weed mat over the base, keeping it nice and tight. And that is the final result. We'll check in 5 weeks' time and see how it's all going. So now we're at the 5-week mark. Actually it's exactly tomorrow. Tomorrow is bang on 5 weeks since we planted these plants. I am really happy with how they're looking. Hopefully you can tell, hopefully it comes across that they are super healthy. They are such strong plants. It's quite a windy zone, especially today. The plants themselves are still really strong. They look really happy and really healthy. We've had a really good turnout of strawberries this year as well. So every day we get a couple of strawberries. We've got 10 plants here. We definitely get, maybe 2 or 3 strawberries every day. And they're so beautiful. This one here is so good. I'm probably gonna eat it when we finish filming, to be honest. The other good thing about this is it stops the weeds. We do have a lot of weeds here, it's gonna happen. But we don't really have any issue with it here. We've got this down, the weed mat, protecting it, keeping our strawberries looking very great. The highlight is on the strawberries, which is very cool. As for the irrigation itself, it's working well. We have it set up plugged into the tap. We just have to switch it on and it works absolutely perfectly. The plants are happy, they look great, so yeah, I fully recommend it. I hope you give it a go yourself and try out sub irrigation. It's been brilliant.